What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Bitcoin and cryptocurrency video. Today we're going to be discussing the recent price developments across all the crypto markets, but starting with Bitcoin. If you guys remember last time, we called out some recent local support down here at $30,000. You can see we touched it 1, 2, 3 times, and we talked about this downward trending channel where we got our most important trend line in crypto, where we have resistance up here 2 times, and this is a parallel channel that's cloned. You can see a lot of support and resistance flips all throughout this band here, and the bottom of the band here, some support, and a lot of resistance right down here. So we have recently broken back into the channel, which is what we wanted to see. We're back to our more bullish / neutral bias here, and we'll talk about where we become full on bullish in a moment here. But what we really want to see happen is now that we flipped this $38,000 level, that was a lot of resistance right here, and you can see some resistance back in the over here. If we could flip this level back into support now, we're looking really good. Or even just coming back down to the bottom of this channel is still okay. As long as we're back in this channel, we're good. But honestly, price should now just develop and relax in between these two price levels, I would say for now. We just got to watch resistance up here at like 46, 47 or so. And if we can reclaim this 46, $47,000 level and or the most important trend line in crypto, this whole big guy down here, then we're looking really good. That's the full-on breakout mode that we're looking for over here. If we take a look at the RSI down here, we see we have this downward trending channel still as well, where the RSI has made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lower highs now, and you can see recently now we're looking to test that again. Actually, we're right at this breakout point here. If the daily time frame continues to be bullish and we can go back above 57, that'll be a confirmation of breakout for sure, and we would have reversed this whole trend here, and that would be quite interesting, honestly, because so long as that we're in between 44 here and 57, we're relatively neutral as well with that price action. So we'll see what's going to happen here. Looking at the RSI down here, the stock RSI, you can see our momentum is still to the upside on the daily, but if we flip this over here to the weekly, we're still on the downside. We have a cross right now, but we want to confirm this cross when we cross above here at 20. And you can see these support and resistance lines come in a little bit better here. On the weekly, you can see clear resistance, all these candle bodies closing below, breaking above it right now, back into the price channel. We have support over here. So these are the underbellies of all these weekly closes. This is the resistance we're looking for, coinciding also with this trend line right here, whether it's this week or next week. When we hit it, not necessarily sure. Expect a little bit of consolidation here. I don't know how fast the rise will be from here, but we'll have to see. Taking a look at Ethereum now. Let's go to the daily and switch it to, oh no, we're on regular still here. Cool, perfect. So Ethereum has also respected this channel for a while. I think we were still in it last time, so not much has really changed other than we flipped our $2,500 level back into support. Still got resistance up here at 3,000, so heads up for that, and watch this upward trending channel as well, where you can see we have had resistance 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5 times over here. So if we can come back up in here, we might still honestly just play in here until Bitcoin picks a direction. But otherwise, breaking above this channel, then watch for the resistance up here at 35,000. Sorry, 3,500, and then obviously the all-time high up here. But Ethereum is going to be probably chilling for a little while until Bitcoin does what it's got to do. Let's take a look at XRP. We're going to go back to the log time frame now. With XRP, I've added another parallel price channel as well, just basically connecting our low in place here and the recent lows over here. So you can see we got support all along the bottom of the channel and resistance up here at the top of the channel. And so honestly, the middle is well respected as well. You can see a lot of resistance, support. So this should be our bounce area to come back up and test our $1.40 range, or at the very least, just toy within this range and ideally hold this as support here. But hold 80 cents is what we got to hold. But yeah, XRP is looking really good. Let's revisit that we did break out of the long-term downtrend in this guy, right, from the all-time high, this huge trending channel, and we are now in an upward trend, right? We got low, high, higher low, higher high, potential higher low here again in place. So we have a clear uptrend, and we'll stay on top of this guy as well. Let's take a look at Stellar. Stellar, this one's a little sloppy because it's quite volatile. I don't know if we necessarily broke out of this channel or not. It depends where you put this line. Nonetheless, we got revisit our support here, resistance, support, and potential support right here. But really, it's just this horizontal more significant, right? We got 33, 34 cents here holding, and ideally we can come back into this channel to reclaim and try to take out our recent high here of 69, 70 cents, and you know, this upward trending resistance up here as well. Just keep an eye out for that. Taking a look at Cardano. Cardano looks a little similar. Let me try to get closer to this. Perfect. So Cardano has recently taken out, you know, a recent high in support So Cardano has recently made a nice high as well. We're above these highs and finding support here right now and still in this trading channel. So I would expect Cardano to potentially come back and take a look at its recent all-time high, or we can honestly come back up here to their price channel at the top. It is ascending right now, so we'll see how that goes as well. Taking a look at Litecoin. Litecoin, similar to, I forgot what we were looking at up here. I think it was Stellar, right? We have support, resistance, 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 support, support here, potentially. So I think we're going to just chill in this range for a little while. We have resistance up here at 226, because you can see resistance and support over here, and some resistance back in the day, and then the all-time high, which is a double top. That's crazy. So we're going to probably chill within these ranges for a while. Just ideally reclaim this as support, and we're looking a lot better. Take a look at Tron. Tron, pretty similar, just a huge support line, all those closes on this line, and we broke our kind of parabolic trend here. So we got resistance up here at 9 cents and more resistance at the all-time high. So same thing, kind of just ranging here until Bitcoin does what it's got to do. Take a look at Quant. Quant's looking the best out of most of these right now because it is at all-time high territories, and we talked about how it recovered all of its damage from the Bitcoin drop here because we came right back into the channel here. We found support again right here along all that. So that's really good because we're outside of this upward trending channel, but to the top of it. And so that should be a pretty powerful move, taking out the all-time high here. I don't really have a price target, but I would imagine it's going to move pretty good. If I had to do a rough guess of where it was going to go, let's just measure this like a flagpole. I don't know, not the perfectest thing in the world, but like $88, $99. Let's keep an eye on Quant here, looking pretty good. Uniswap, let's go to a daily, not as fun on the weekly there because not that much info. The daily, it's right in the middle of 25 cents, so we want to hold 25 cents, sorry, $25 and come play back up here at $35. If we lose $25, probably come back down to $16 or so. We lost this uptrend, still in the macro uptrend, and you can see usually once it's not in price discovery mode, it consolidates for long periods of time, it looks like in the past. So taking a look at Telcoin, let's see what's going on with you down here, buddy. All right, Telcoin, this is a little bit of a sloppy line. I want to see if I can play with it without breaking a lot of rules here. Not still respectable. It's not the cleanest, but we have, some support, and more support down here. It is coiling up quite a bit. You can see that downtrend right there. So this one should pop pretty soon. We still have our big resistance box up here where we had a lot of closes in here as support and resistance, ranging from like 4 cents to like 3 cents here. If we can clear above this box and hold this trend as support right here, we're looking good to come retest our high here and go much higher. We did break out of our bull flag, if you could call it a bull flag. It's pretty nasty, but we did break out of it, and structurally we're looking pretty good. I mean, this thing is clearly in an uptrend. Pump, consolidation, large consolidation, pump, more large consolidation. So this is building a nice base to move up higher from here. We got Holochain potentially breaking out right now, actually. So huge bull flag, if you could call it that. Like I said, whatever you want to call it, just at least a descending channel. And it looks like we're breaking out of it right now, and ideally we could retest. You don't always get the retest in crypto, but we got resistance up here at 9 cents, or a ninth of a penny, less than a penny, whatever you call that number. If we can get above here, come back up to a penny. After a penny, we just got the all-time high to take out there, really. So I don't know. As long as we can hold above this right here, we're looking pretty good to the upside. If we lose this, we'll come back down easily to the lows here, coinciding kind of with this trend channel right here. So that's what I got with hot. Bitcoin dominance. We talked about this a while, actually, just to consolidate and relax because it was falling off a cliff like crazy, right? You guys all remember that. The altcoins were going nuts. Well, now they're not doing so well because Bitcoin is taking back some of that market share and cooling off. So I talked about probably ranging here for weeks on end, maybe months, right? I do expect these lows to be taken out at some point, but we're probably going to chill for a little while. Can't just go straight down forever, As far as like how much higher we go, we got some resistance up here at 50% market share. It's recently been as high as 48%. So I don't know if we get up there necessarily. We might have a high in place and we might have a low in place. We might just chill out here for a little while until alt season 2.0 again happens, or 3.0, whatever you want to call it. Ethereum dominance, how's Ethereum doing right now? Yeah, pretty expected. I mean, we're just chilling in this channel too, right? We got resistance, really, really clean resistance here, 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 and then also up here on this channel. If you guys want these lines in here, I just literally put this one in and I cloned them all in. It's perfect. I love the symmetry. And we're above our support level here, 17, where we had resistance, and we had support over here and resistance, now acting as support, right? So we're looking good here. Just got to take out a resistance up here where we had previous resistance and support and more support. So if we can clear above this zone, both that trend line and this, we're popping up to this area over here at 26% for sure. XRP dominance, how are we doing over here? Interestingly enough, it broke out of this channel. Cool cool. I want to zoom in on this. I didn't really get to look at this for a while. I mean, not really. I mean, it's kind of just chilling right here. It's going to flatline for a little bit, I guess. 2.5. It's right there. 2.49. What can you say? So, still got support down at 2% market share. Got resistance up here at 3%. Not what I expected to break out of this range, but I mean, I guess we'll just see what happens. I guess, yeah, you know what I mean? We're just hanging out here sideways. Just got to pick somewhere sometime soon. There's not much more it could go. It coiled up a lot. And yeah, that's what I got for XRP. It's going to be quite explosive. Outside of all the altcoins we were looking at today, I wanted to finish up here out on the BLX chart with Bitcoin. We talked about this trending channel. I believe we talked about it where I got support down here, support right here, and recent support right here. And you can see the clear resistance in the middle of the channel here, clear support right over here, some support right over here, and then resistance along the top of the channel, potentially over here if you want to count that if we move it back a little bit. So we are respecting this, and that's really interesting to note because it looks like we're taking out our one resistance line right here, and if we could close this weekly, you know, support right around this zone, above this trend line and above this resistance line right here, then we're looking really good. We have to take out the most important trend line in crypto, and if we do so, if Bitcoin leaves above this range right here, up at $46 on the weekly and monthly time frames above this resistance, we're looking pretty good because if you take a look at this channel, we get up there pretty quick, guys, right? Look, let's see. If we start going straight over here, right, by end of September, could be $130,000 Bitcoin. I like being early. It's pretty cool to see this in real time because a lot of people were really scared down here, and a lot of people are also really scared down here, and a lot of people were really scared down here. So I've been there through it all, and honestly, if you guys are well positioned like myself, you've been buying since this region down here, and you survived the whole bear market, all these dumps and pumps and dumps, and you're now here for this should be nothing new. Bitcoin does this all the time. Let's just hang out, keep calm, cool, collected. If you guys want more deep info on this crypto stuff, check out my Discord. It's in the description down below. Follow all my social medias. I post on Instagram and Snapchat and TikTok. I appreciate you guys as always for watching, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video.